Okay, this is homework for those of you who have Friday homework over the break. And this means you have not passed the linear assessment, so I hope you've already tried this homework on your own and you're just here to see if you did anything wrong, because if you just continue to copy off the video, you're never going to be able to pass this assessment on your own. Okay, so first thing I do is read the situation. Here I have Jackson, who's decided to start watching all of the King of the Hill episodes. He's probably already seen most of them, but he's decided he's going to binge watch all of them. And this table shows how many episodes he's watched. So the first thing I always do is put in my carrots from 33 to 48. Now, a lot of you keep messing up just on finding the difference between these numbers. I do the bottom number minus the top number. 48 minus 33 is 15. And then 68 minus 48 is 20. 98 minus 68 is 30. And 113 minus 98 is 15. Now on my X side, or the W side, I have 3, 4, then 6, and 3. Okay, since they're all different, I have to divide. So I can do 15 divided by 3 is 5. 20 divided by 3, divided by 3 is 5. 30 divided by 3 is 5. Sorry, I don't know what I'm doing. Sorry if I just confused you. Okay, 15 divided by this 3 is 5, but then 20 divided by this 4 is then 5. Now 30 divided by 6 is 5, and 15 divided by 3 is 5. I always want to do the y number divided by the x number. Okay, so I know that my slope, or my constant rate in my equation, is 5, but I need to solve for my y-intercept. So right now I have the equation y equals 5x plus b, and I need to solve for b. We've been working on how to use substitution to do that. So I need to choose a y number and its x number and substitute them in the equation. So I'm going to do 33 equals 5. Substitute in the 5 from the table, and then plus b, and I'm going to solve for b. 5 times 5 is 25. So I have 33 equals 25 plus b. Subtract 25 on both sides, and I end up with 8 equals b. Okay, so when I go to write my equation, I'm going to have y equals 5x, because that comes from here, plus 8. And that will be my equation. Okay, next, number 1 tells us to graph it. So I've already did my graph, but I want to talk about it. I had to choose what to count by on the x-axis, or the weeks. I can't just put 5, 8, 12, 18, 21. I decided to count by 2s, but I'm numbering by 4s. So technically this is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. When we're grading your test, we're looking at, did you count by a certain number, and did you skip lines appropriately? On my y-axis, I'm counting by 10s, but numbered by 20s. So this is 10, 20, 30, 40, and so on. And then I graphed all my points. So this is 5, 33, 8, 48, and so on. Okay, the reason that I want you guys to stop using the graph to find your equation on these tests is because we're kind of guessing. I'm guessing that this point is about 21 and 113. And then I would have to guess where my y-intercept is. By doing it this way, using substitution, I got the exact answer of 8. But over here, I would have to guess what this was, and I probably wouldn't have come up with 8. Okay, so make sure your graph is okay and has all of the parts, has labels, numbers, and you graphed your points. Now for our equation, they want us to use W and E instead of X and Y. So my equation would look like this. E equals 5W plus B. Okay? So what is the slope in your equation? That's 5. And what does it mean? Jackson watches 5 episodes per, keyword per week, or in 1 week. Okay, what is the y-intercept? That's 8. I don't know why up here I wrote B. I'm sorry. I'm going crazy. And what does it mean? It means at 0 weeks he already watched 8 episodes. Okay, make sure you have these written correctly. We're looking for keywords like per and at 0 weeks. Okay, number 7 says, use the equation to find how many episodes Jackson will watch after 32 weeks. So I always like to rewrite my equation so I know what I'm looking at. And I realized that they gave me weeks, which would go in the W spot. So I take out the W and put in 32. Okay, then I solve. 5 times 32 is 160. 160 plus 8 equals 168. So in 32 weeks, he would watch 168 episodes. Okay, now 8 says to use the equation to find out how long it would take, so how many weeks it would take to watch 259 episodes. So again, here's my equation. And they gave me episodes, which is E. So I'm going to put 259 in for episodes and solve for W. Okay, first thing I need to do is subtract 8 on both sides. I end up with 251 equals 5W. And then I divide by 5 on both sides. And I get 50.2 equals W. So it taken 50.2 weeks to watch 259 episodes, which is, I looked it up, how many episodes of King of the Hill there are. Okay, I hope you're enjoying your week and you didn't wait to do this last minute. I will see you at the end of spring break.